What's going on, guys? It's the question and answers video now, guys. Lovely summer's day. Big up, everyone. Feels like summer, doesn't it? Right, so let's crack on with the first question. Right, if any more questions come through now, I've just got another one coming from MVP Productions. Massive. Go subscribe. But this is it now, guys. There's no more. We've got 40 questions, 32 questions. So let's get round it now. So MVP Productions is gone. Do you like banter? I mean, I love banter. You know, especially at work, football banter. You can't beat it, can you? Gets you through the day. And yes, what can I say? I love a bit of banter, guys. You know it makes sense. So yes, very good question. Right, let's get up the next questions. I did write them all down, but I thought it'd be easier. I'm missing it to borrow a phone now, so. Sorry about this, guys. 2 seconds. This is what happens when, well, you're sort of live, but you're not live, are you? Right, next one. Prem analysis. Best Arsenal goal. Now, I thought about this for a very long time, and there's been many goals that I've enjoyed over the years, but the one I enjoyed the most was the Jack Wilshere goal against Norwich at the Emirates. You know, proper Arsenal football, Arsenal ball, you know, Wenger ball, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that was probably one of my favourite goals ever. Been many, but I have to say that's probably one of the best ones I've ever seen, just for the amount of passes. And you know, there's a couple up there, obviously the Giroud scorpion kick, that was also a beast. Love that goal. But yeah, the Jack Wilshere goal for me. Next question. Now we've got a couple of funny questions here. Some funny questions from you know who, Mr. Tripwire. I can't really read out the ones that are right rude. But let's go with one of his questions. He's gone, Mr. Tripwire YT, he's gone, if you had to choose one Arsenal win the league and Spurs win the Champions League, or Arsenal finish 15th and Spurs get relegated, which would you pick? Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? But the only possible one would be is Arsenal finish 15th and Spurs get relegated. That would be the best one for me. Another one from Mr. Tripwire YT. He said, how long does it take to trim... Oh no, we can't we can't pull that one out. See what I mean? We just get rude questions all the time. We've got another one. If you had to choose... From Mr. Tripwire again. So if you had to choose one of these, would you rather, 1, break a leg, lose your job, get declared bankrupt, and never have sex again, or 2, be a Spurs fan? Well, it would have to be the broken leg. You know, a broken leg you can easily, it can easily mend, can't it? Right, next one we've got Gooner70. We've got, my man, when will you start playing Last of Us? Well, I have looked into the price of Last of Us, the part 1. It's about $8.99 on PlayStation Store. So yeah, I mean, when I get paid, I'll go and get it, and we'll do a walkthrough. We'll do live streams for it. I know he's been itching for it to for me to play it. And yeah, we'll crack on with that because it sounds like a really good game. Next we have Chaz NUFC 101, the big boy Chaz, the Newcastle fan. Loves his Newcastle, big Toon Army fan, up the Toon Army. He's gone. Favourite football shirt abroad? Nah, this is a tricky one. I'm not really on really football abroad, really. You know, I love my club Arsenal, and that's probably about it. But there's one team I do like, and that will be Villarreal. Just think about Villarreal. I don't know what it is. I just love the shirt, you know. And we did do a career mode, but we just didn't really take on, did it? Not for me, such myself, but just for, you know, I love English teams, you know, and that's the one. But yeah, Villarreal. Another one from Chaz NUFC 101. He's gone, best memory ever. Now, let's take this old hat off. Best memory ever. God, that's a tough one, Chaz. You know, that is a tough one. Best memory ever. Put the hat back on. Best memory ever. Now, he stumped me on this one. He has absolutely stumped me. Best memory ever. It'd have to be my first ever game at Arsenal, at Highbury. You know, Nottingham Forest, we won 2-1. And yeah, it was a great goal. It was a great game, and I don't remember much of it, but just for that, you know, my first ever game. Good question, Chaz. Next we got up is Taib Hussein, the legend himself. He's gone. What's the longest walk you have ever been on? Now this is another question I've struggled with. You know, the longest walk. I think one time, Taib, I literally walked from Rochester all the way to Maidstone, and you know the trains weren't on, so I thought, how am I going to get there? I remember this day like the back of my hand. You know, I got to Rochester and I thought, right, there's no trains and I need to get home. I was living in Maidstone at the time, not this time but a few years back, and I don't know how I got there in the end, but I had to walk through this massive woods, and I'm talking it was mud up to my ankles, and it was like, it was madness. It was a madness walk, and all I remember doing is opening up, and I could see these lights, and I could see the circular way of Maidstone, and then it was like a godsend. I got back to my house and I just literally fell asleep, bruv. So that's a good question from Taib. Next we got X-Pro Morgan, my guy Lukey baby. He's gone 1. We need to play zombies soon. Yes we do, Luke. Just working loads. It's fair enough, Luke, mate. You just if you see me online, send me an invite and we'll play. And question 2, he's gone, when I'm on the road, one day I'll meet you and you could make a video out of it. Yeah, definitely, Luke. Come ring me up, ring me on a DM or whatever, mate, and we'll meet up and we'll do a video on it. You can take me a little work around your car and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? See, yeah, it's a possibility. We could even do a food review at McDonald's drive-thru, bro. Next up we've got Retro NUFC. Lol, I'm fine, mates. Okay, Retro, no question there, but yes, bro, thanks for the participation. Joker. Oh, we've got Brandon C here. Brandon C. Question 1. If you could support any team other than Arsenal, who would it be? Now, I've been thinking about this for a while, guys. And I'm probably going to go with Dagenham and Redbridge. Just because my family are from Dagenham, and you know, I remember my granddad taking me to Dagenham Redbridge because it was only around the corner from us. You know, great times, and you know, I remember it. And I love my granddad; he was a right character. But yeah, Dagenham and Redbridge. Next we up, it's gone blank. No, it ain't. Jack J, yes, Jack J. What's happening? It's gone big up, James, with a snowflake. And King, thank you very much. It's a very snowy. The snow is actually, if you look at it, it is all melting away, so it won't be here for much longer, guys. He's gone. My question is, what is your score predictions for Arsenal, Benfica and Barca PSG? Massive games for Arsenal and massive games for Barca. I'm going to go with a 2-1 Arsenal win against Benfica, and I'm going to go with a PSG win, 2-1. Big up, Jack. Thank you very much for your question. Football HD, he's just said subscribed. Thank you very much. Big Man Arsenal fan reviews. Yes, buddy. What is happening? He's gone snow. Best Arsenal memory. Oh, it would have to be winning the league at White Hart Lane. We won the league at White Hart Lane. Best memory, mate. You can't beat that. Beating the league at mate. Sends tingles down my spine, my friend. Thank you for the question. Big up, my friend. Tristan24, it's snowing. Best snow memory. I asked a few on Instagram. We will get to the Instagram. This is going to go on for about 15-20 minutes, guys, so bear with me. I have answered every single question, so if I've missed one, you bloody tell me in the comments. But I don't think I have. Best snow memory. Growing up in a little village, you know, we used to have quite a bit of snow, and we used to go to this place called Top Park. Know what's going on there. We used to go to the place called Top Park. We used to get our sledges and we go all the way down the hill, guys. It was absolutely epic. As a young boy growing up, one of the best memories in the world. Tristan24. Adrian Anderson, question Top 5 favourite movies. Now, this is a tough one for me. There's so many great movies out there, guys. I enjoy watching movies with the missus, and yeah, I just love movies. But my top 5 would have to be 1, Goodfellas. 2nd would be any of the Fast and Furious films. 3rd would be Shawshank Redemption. That's a banging film. And 5, my last one, 5, will be Pulp Fiction. Can't beat it. They're the top 5, my friend. Very good question there. And another question from Andrew Nansen. He said, what is your top 5 favourite songs in no specific order? Bloody hell. You got me here, boy. Oh, top 5 songs. That is a tough question. Anything Eminem. You know, I used to love growing up. I used to pretend I was Eminem back in the day. Even asked my mum to dye my hair blonde. But she wouldn't have none of it. She said, you'll go blonde in the summer. So she wasn't going to have any of that. But anything Eminem, Lose Yourself, you know, Mockingbird, you know, anything like Eminem, you know, even the newer ones, you know, just Eminem all day long. Dr. Dre, you know, Snoop Dogg, you know, all them I was going to say, I don't even going to swear them, bro. But yeah, anything Snoop Dogg, Eminem, you know, I can't think of any, but Eminem, just my guy. Love Eminem. Kieran Webster said, what's your favourite things from a roast dinner? Right, chicken, roast potatoes, and it's got to be, no, people are going to screw their nose up about this, but it's got to be, I forgot what I was going to say. Oh God, what is that? Cabbage. I love cabbage. Something about cabbage and gravy, it just goes well. Right, next we got Kieran Webster, favourite Hull player. Now, I don't know many Hull players, but I'm going to go with Bowen. I know he's not. I know he's a West Ham player now, but when I'm watching Bowen play for Hull, I thought he was the nuts, mate. You know, and it was a shame you sold him, to be honest. And I'm sure you'd love to have him back. Football Daily Talk, my G, he's gone favourite FGR player on FIFA 19 Road to Glory. Now, this is an epic question, probably one of my favourite questions out of everything, and I have to hand it to you, my friend. You've blown me out of the water. But the person I loved the most was Vinicius Junior. You know, on that left wing, you know, he used to cut inside and bang straight away. So Vinicius Junior for me. Others to think of, Frankie de Jong, absolutely brilliant. And the boy that used to start from day dot was Reece Brown, not at FGR anymore, God knows where he is, but Reece Brown, you know, everyone decided he was a write-off, didn't he? And he was absolutely brilliant the first couple of seasons. We had to get rid of him, I think, in the Championship, but he was great, guys. Reece Brown for me. Next we have Terra Gaming. Favourite Arsenal player? Oh, massive question mark. Right here, right now, Gabriel Martinelli. Terra Gaming, what a question. Gabriel Martinelli. Daniel does football. How many subs do you want aim for January the 1st, 2020? To be honest with you, mate, I'm not bothered. You know, I'm happy how we're going. But the aim has always been 1,000 subscribers. You know, and it's going to be, you know, if we can get to 1,000 by 22, I'll be happy with that, guys. We've hit the watch time, and everything's going tickety boo, my friends. You know, and I'm loving it. I really am loving it. I love the community we got. And, you know, we've got over 30-40 questions here to read out, and yeah, I just love it. You know, it's everything. This is my life. You know, and obviously I still have to work and stuff like that, but you know, I'll get home just wanting to stream and talking to you guys. It's been this year's been a madness for everyone, hasn't it? And you know, I'm just happy I've actually found some actual friends that I can say are their friends for life, and that's the main thing, my friend. Thank you for that question, Daniel. Kieran Webster's gone for another question. He's gone, where do you want to be on YouTube in 5 years' time? That's a good question. 5 years' time. I don't know. It's a tough question, isn't it? You know, I can just about go from day to day, really. But 5 years, I'd like to be on at least 10,000 subscribers. You know, 10,000, I think that's from me not going on anyone else's channels, I've built these 600 subscribers all on my own. I do have people on a regular basis, like from bigger channels, saying to me, come on, we'll make your channel grow. But I wanted to try and get to 1,000 subscribers before I'd done any of that, you know. But I'd love to go on other people's channels who've got a bigger platform than me. It'd be great, you know, which is what I'm going to do. But I wanted to try and get to 1,000 subscribers without any help, you know. And at the end of the day, it is help, you know. And I wanted to try and smash YouTube on my own. I didn't want to use anyone else's platforms to really do any, and you know what I mean. I wanted to do it on my own. You know, I don't disrespect anyone who's, you know, who's gone on bigger platforms and stuff like that. You know, I respect them for that. But at least I can say I've done this all on my own. You know, I've not had any help from anyone else. But eventually, you know, I'm gonna have to. You know, I'm gonna have to go on to other. Don't get me wrong, I'd love to. You'd love to go on to, you know, Arsenal Realist or EGTV. You know, I was supposed to be going on EGTV on Saturday. But I don't know whether I'm going to be able to do that because my phone ain't all that, is it? But tech is a massive thing on YouTube. You know, your tech needs to be great. You know, I'd love to go on to and do collabs with all you guys, which I've done a lot of collabs with you guys already. You know, and but yeah, I wanted to try and get to 1,000 subscribers on my own before I went on to any other channels. But yeah, it is what it is. Ben J Airsoft has gone Aubameyang or Lacazette. Now that is a very good question, and I'm going to go with Aubameyang just because of what he done last season, and you know, it was a massive win in the FA Cup, you know, and I'm going to go for Aubameyang. But yeah, he's having a bit of an off season, but it is what it is, guys. I'm sure he'll come back stronger. John Paul Adventures 2, he's gone just happy. Big up John Paul Adventures 2. he does speak Spanish, guys, so I'm sure I don't actually think he probably would understand what I was talking about, but he just always messages and stuff like that. But big up John. Glitching Gamer, he's gone, any requests for food reviews? Anything it's not crazy? A roast chicken. I want to see you eat a roast chicken, boy. Right, we're going to go over to the Instagram messages now. There's only a few. So it won't take that long, but it's been quite a long video, but I've really enjoyed this video, guys, and you know, bless you all for staying to the end. Right, where are we at? But yeah, thank you, guys. I mean, I've been blown away with the messages, and you know, it's been an absolute pleasure to know you all, guys, and you make sure everyone be strong and stay safe. Right, how do I get the questions up? There we go. Right, I've got a couple from Simpy and Tristan, and a couple from other people as well. Right, we'll go straight to the top. Here you go. Tristan24, he said, hey James, question, what 5 YouTubers do you look up to? Well, one of them have to be you. I look up to you because, you know, hold up, guys. One of them will have to be you, Tristan. You know, I look up to you. You've got a great channel. We'll have to do some collabs soon. I look up to KSI. I look up to, you know, Nepenthez. And who else do I look up to? MGH. You know, they're the ones I've always looked at and thought to myself, yeah, you know, I can do this. You know, if you guys can do it, I can do it too. And you know, these guys have been in the game for over 10 years, and you know, it's my first year, and you know, everything's blown up really, and I really enjoy everything. So they're the 4. That's 4, isn't it? Other person, one more person. Oh, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go for True Geordie. Funny guy. Always watch his stuff. Oh, I'm gonna put another one. Hughesy. Good guy as well. Miss Melina, where will Arsenal finish this season? I think personally, girl, I think we will get 6th or 7th. I think that we'll be struggling to get any more than that, I think. And you know, 6th or 7th would be a good season for us. And if we win the Europa League, it's a cherry on the cake, isn't it? What have we got else? We've got Goonadan12. These are the Instagram questions, by the way. He's got a question. What do you think the Prem table will look like at the end of the season? Well, I'll just do the top. I don't really care for the bottom. The top, I think Man City will win it. Liverpool 2nd. 3rd and 4th. This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one. 3rd place. I think Chelsea get third, and fourth, bit of scrap between Leicester. Yeah, I'm going to go with Leicester. I think Leicester will get into it. They're the top 4. Don't really care about the bottom. Who cares about the bottom, mate? Another one from Guna Dan. He said, question, who is your least favourite YouTuber and least favourite Arsenal YouTuber? Well, this is a double whammy. You'll all know my my least favourite YouTuber is Flea Bummer. We all know who Flea Bummer is. You know, tries to trigger people, but people will see through. If people with half a brain cell will see through him. Typical Tottenham fan. He ain't an Arsenal fan. So Flea Bummer. And the least favourite Arsenal YouTuber is Flea Bummer again. So Flea Bummer, if you're listening, you get the double award. Adrian is gone. Adrian Anderson's gone. Do you think Arsenal have a big chance to win the Europa League? I think we do. It's a cup competition. You know, Arsenal in our history have always done well in the cups. You know, we got to the final a couple of years back in Baku. So at the end of the day, it is our time is due. We've got the players. We just need Aubameyang to start scoring again. And yes, I think we've got a good chance. I think we'll beat Benfica next through. God knows who we'll get next. We'll probably get an hard team, but you've got to beat the best, Adrian. You know what I mean, my friend? Good question. Another one from Adrian. He's gone, who is the biggest celebrity or football player you've ever seen in person or meet? Well, we had this conversation the other day, didn't we? I met Jimmy Bullard in a little village, a little pub. His mate was Dano. You know, Dano was used to be ex West Ham. Used to play for the second team. Never got to the first team, but they're good mates. Yeah, and we were drinking all night. You know what I mean? I didn't really get a chance to talk to him, but I got to shook his hand and say, "Yep, you're a joker, bro." I think that was when he was playing at Wolves. I'm not too sure. I think it was Wolves. But yeah, Jimmy Bullard, funny guy. Probably don't remember me. You know what I mean? But I was only about 18. But yeah, pissed out of my head, and he bought me a beer. So, well, he bought the whole pub a beer. Yeah. Big up Jimmy Bullard. He said, another one from Adrian, he said, if you could meet anyone in the past or now, who would you like to meet? I mean, I'd love to meet Ian Wright. You know, Ian Wright is probably one of my favourite Arsenal players of all time. And past, that obviously means they're not alive still, I'd probably say Jimi Hendrix. You know, my mum's favourite artist. You know, the things he do with a guitar were unreal. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix and Ian Wright. Let's get on it together. YT Simpy, he's gone. Favourite all-time player that isn't Dennis or Henry? Well, it'll have to be once again Ian Wright. You know, Ian Wright for me, second time all top goal scorer for Arsenal. You know, Ian Wright for me, absolute legend, still a legend today. And you know, I'll never forget that day when Henry beat his record, and they both come on the pitch together. It was absolutely brilliant, wasn't it, guys? But yeah, Ian Wright. We've got another one from Simpy. He said 2 signings for Arsenal in the summer. Jack Grealish. If I'd love to be able to get Jack Grealish, quality player. And I'm thinking a left back. You know, a decent left back. I know we've got Tierney, but you know, if he is injured, he's obviously the first player. So the left back I'd probably go for is, drum roll please, I don't know. I'll let you leave in the comments below, but we just need a left back. You know, but I'll leave in the comments below what left back you'd think you'd want, because I can't think of one off my top of my head, but a left back. And Jack Grealish. I just think he's the bollocks, mate. You know what I mean? He'd come to Arsenal and he'd just smash it. I know he would. Prem proven. Bang. Another one from YT Simpy, and this is the last question, guys. Thank you. Everyone who's joined in today. He's gone. Plans when you hit 1K? A giveaway. We're going to do a giveaway. You know, as soon as we hit 1K, there'll be a £100 giveaway, and I promise you that. £100 gift card or whatever like that, but £100 to whoever wants to put in for the giveaway. You know, £100 gift card or whatever, or I send you cash. It don't bother me. You know, hitting 1K means so much to me, guys. You know, and you know, if we can get that by the end of the year, I'll be happy with that. But yeah, £100 giveaway. And yeah, that's your boy James Peach. That's been the Q&A, and that is the last question. Thank you everyone who's joined in. Leave in the comments below what left back you'd like to see Arsenal sign, because I literally cannot think of any left backs. I actually can't. What the hell? But yeah, left back and Jack Grealish. But leave in the comments below what left back you'd like to see. Thank you very much everyone joined in. If you like the videos, drop it down, like, subscribe to the Hybrid Gamer. And yes, that's been the Q&A. Peach out.